Welcome back to another Travel Activity 101. We've already had different videos on what you can do to add up fun to your trip. On our last video, we've answered different questions on how to get started on skydiving. But if you want to feel adventurous and feel the ground rather than being in the skies, then this one is for you. We're going to see the difference between hiking and trekking, because a lot of people think that they're doing a trekking activity but instead it is a hiking trip. Wait until the end of the video for you to see the main difference between them. These two activities are done for pleasure and fun. Hiking is a long, energetic walk, usually to reconnect with nature and calm your mind, while trekking, on the other hand, is more of a long, vigorous walk through wild nature with a particular destination. There are established hiking trails and footpaths for hiking, which is easier for people who are just starting this kind of activity. With trekking, it may include footpaths and hiking trails, but this is usually done through dirt roads, mountain trails, or any areas without roads and incomplete wilderness. Trekking can go anywhere from 30 miles to about 15,000 miles. I know, it's a long road. Mountaineers are the best example for this. Well, you can go for about 2.5 miles to 30 miles just for hiking. If you just want to do this activity over the weekend, then hiking would be for you. It can only take a short day hike or an overnight hiking. For trekking, it would be as long as it takes to get to the destination. Sometimes it can be around 2 days to a week. Before going straight to this activity, subscribe to our channel and share this video to your friends who likes traveling so much. There are a couple of things that you should bring. For day hikes, you can go ahead and pack light with a bottle of water, lunch, and spare socks. If it's going to be an overnight hike, then add up a change of clothes, a tent, and a sleeping bag. It's going to be way different for trekking, since it would take days or weeks in the wilderness. On top of what was said, you should also bring cookware, clothes, medication, a compass, an updated map, and food that should actually last for a week or as long as it takes to reach the next supply station. Also, don't forget additional stuff like flashlights for evening hikes, insect repellents for those insect bites that may get you uncomfortable, whistle for emergencies, and lightweight trekking poles to help with uneven terrain and steep descents, especially for those with compromised knees. Footwear is also very important for this kind of activity. Hiking shoes are easier to fit because they're softer and mold to your foot more readily than a leather boot. These are a good choice for dry weather and gentler terrain. It also dries quicker if it gets wet and easy to pack. But it only has a little ankle support, less durable and less protective on rough surfaces. While hiking boots provide a better ankle support, has good traction, durable, and also warm. It can also provide more protection on rough terrains, and it may just be heavier than hiking shoes. It takes longer to dry when wet and harder to pack. When wearing hiking boots, it would take time to break in, and may cause some blisters if used immediately on a trail. Better break in a new pair of boots before hitting a new trail. The choice will be yours to pick, but don't forget one thing: get a hiking socks. Experienced hikers will tell you that hiking socks are at least as important as the boot. Socks should fit snugly and smoothly, wick moisture, and provide plenty of cushioning. And here's one difference that sets everything apart. You should be able to walk for at least 5 to 6 hours for hiking. Trekking is a more challenging activity, both physically and mentally. You should be in a perfect physical condition and would be able to walk for about 6 to 7 hours for a few days in a row, since it could take a week of journey. Now, those are just simple differences between hiking and trekking. It's up to you on what you would want to choose and do between them. For us, we suggest you do hiking for a few months before going on your first trekking experience. Now click on that notification bell so we can inform you for new travel information that you need. Please do comment down below on what topics you want us to do on our next video. Again, This is Areas to Treasure. Stay safe and happy travel.